First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back set to go once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3.
And he will score! George Holani, touchdown Miami. That is first touchdown this year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dolphins move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. He'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
1st and 10 at the 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught back corner of the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back in this one. It's 17-7. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now.
Drive will start on the ground, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
Now, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Let's go! Little play action here with McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 light, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Dragon 60.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
36 yards.
It's a big play there for Miami. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Here we go.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Allen getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Up the middle they go. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge. And then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline, that's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
To throw, it's McCarthy. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Vikings offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
That penalty is declined.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. On the ground, Chan opens up this fourth quarter. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Chan. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it here. It's Chan. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
Vikings, first down. A gain of 5.
Once again, it's Chan. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover. It's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The gun, he'll throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Dolphins up their lead. It's now 24-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop the throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. One of his teammates there to take it back in. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7. Brings up
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready? Liking 18.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. George Holani. Touchdown Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Now, here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.